Hi you winners, and welcome to a game called Emporium. Now on the itch.io website for the game, it does say exploring notions of escapism, loss, and fragmented sense of self in the wake of a personal tragedy. So it might have some sensitive topics, just so anyone watching knows. But it is $1.99 on itch.io. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. But the screen caps look really good, and it looks like a really good story. So I really wanted to check it out. And it's also controller compatible, capable, same thing. So new game, let's do it. Ooh. I like that music. Analogies for personhood, for the self, for consciousness, exert great power on our thinking, and to think of consciousness as a locked chamber, to think of the contents of that chamber as perception that will thus seem ineluctably private, to think of our experiencing of the world as hidden, but hidden inwardly. Gary L. Hagberg. Same thing. Oh, I get to select when it's done. Nice decision. Well, that's eerie looking. Did someone... Oh! I'm that person. Did I jump from a building? Emporium. Is this where I worked? Is this about how I work is hell? This is very much like Inside with art design. Wow. So I'm guessing I jumped from the top of this building. Let's go this way. Into the flashing light. Back into the building I just escaped from? If that's what happened. Oh, I can run. Can I run? Oh, X is run. Hey, I can. So I don't know if I can do anything. I mean, these are all lit up. But maybe I can, yeah, I can. The plaque reads, hiding place number 9. Or body of water. What? Hiding place number 9. What is this? The plaque reads, hiding place number 14. Or the appearance of being organized. So is it like mentally hiding? It's almost what it seems like. Okay. Hiding behind organization. What's that? The plaque reads hiding place number 6. Ah, I can make it go quicker. Or wooden masks. It's like modern art. It's definitely much like that. There's a dude by a camper. Wait, I can't actually go into this door, so let's look at it. What does that say? The plaque reads hiding place number 0. It doesn't say anything else. Huh. Wonder if those will get unlocked? Hey, dude. Yeah, let's talk to him. The boy did nothing. Just looked up at me. There was a flicker of recognition, and I felt like a time traveler. He seemed unsure of what to say next. Oh, I can say I met my father only once. My mother raised me poorly. Neither, but I'll just say I met my father only once. He spoke rapidly now. Fantasy stories of superhero dads. I knew them to be mostly untrue, but chose to believe regardless. What? Okay, so I'm going into the camper, so I'm assuming that's a totally different level. Hold up, though. Hey guys, I'm back. So, let's go in here. I'm curious. It closed behind me. I am shipwrecked this morning. folded over into sorry waves. Water, water everywhere. Which, for those that do not know, it's a billboard. Kind of. For those that do not know, I am dyslexic, so if I say anything wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm trying. So, let's continue on this way. But I'm like on a barge, not even a barge. It's so tiny. It's the top of a building that's like underwater for some reason. But I'm guessing this is all like a metaphor for, as it said, trying to figure yourself out, especially after losing someone. Or it said after a personal tragedy, so that's not necessarily losing someone. That perspective changed so drastically. Okay. I found myself busy in whispers with some kind of ocean. I didn't notice the boy by my side, staring out, counting the waves. In a rushed fluster, the boy tugged my sleeve and beckoned my ear closer. A child is only a child once, or I'd like to try and drown. Let's say a child is only a child once. I don't want... Fuck drowning. It's terrifying. The boy spoke of a newly hatched egg. The babe featherless, breathless and still. Lost in some rotten tumble. That was a cool perspective, though. This game is very artsy, and I actually really enjoy it for this. I think it explains the situation well. Alright, so like half of the dock is ripped apart, like on each side. But it doesn't look like anything I can interact with around here. Yeah, I saw this on Itch.io on like top rated, and I was really intrigued like a week ago. But I did not have time to do it a week ago, so I just decided to hold off till now. And what is even happening? So I guess let's go back down then? Maybe? There's a building now. So am I the boy? It almost seems like I am, because then it said like the boy said something, and then I pick what it says. The boy's saying some interesting things. A little concerning, but let's go up this way. And I'm sorry if a cat's kind of trying to fuck everything around me. It's what she does best. What's this? I'm in a chair. Also, there's a cat. Oh, tail. So why am I in a chair? I was left in the company of my father for a single day. I don't believe he spoke at all. He just walked along that pier and held my hand while I toddled in tow. The impossible depth of that green-gray water is all I remember clearly. So you don't remember him? I mean, I guess this also depends on what I chose. Did I choose having a poor relationship with my father, a poor relationship with my mother? And I didn't have a poor relationship with either. But, figure, you guys know my mom. So, I wasn't gonna throw her under the bus. Tally's just having so much fun tonight. Did I just kill myself again? What the hell? This music, though, is on point. I like it. All these cues are really good at making everything feel really creepy. Alright, so there's a birdhouse now, though. That wasn't there before. At all. So, can I walk over to it? I can. There's also a cattail. I apologize, guys. Hold on. Alright, guys. So, there is a bird feeder here now. The nesting box was no longer a home. I placed it here so the boy could listen for himself. That never-ending inconsolable cry. Emanating from such a tiny hole powered by impossible acoustics. So he's like crying for help and no one's really listening because it's such a tiny hole, but it's loud. I'm probably totally mixing it up a bit, but let's go back in here then. Why am I crying for help? Also, I'm a boy. I thought I was like someone that's sick of working the day-to-day job. That's new. That's a giant school bus. What? Hiding place number? 143. Wow. Or stationary. Huh. So there's a couple more over here. I'm gonna look at the wood one though and see if it's still the same. Because these two changed. Alright, the plaque reads hiding place number 8 or dinner with mother. Oh, is mother not good? Because we're hiding underneath the table in that. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. So I'm just gonna double check these and see if they've changed at all, though it doesn't look like it. But just in case. Number 6, what it masks. Did not change at all. I don't see myself though. That was a physical hiding place, one of the first ones. Number 0, yeah. I wonder what that is. Is that our home? Or the bathroom? It doesn't say. Let's talk to him. Hey, buddy. I tried to remember what it was like to be young. Perhaps the boy would remind me. Perhaps it would make a difference. I think of myself as invisible, or being alone is part of survival. I don't think of myself as invisible. I think you have to be alone sometimes to get through some stuff, but well, I guess I'll say that one. Being alone is part of survival. He spoke of heavy, cold isolation, of crying into walls, and the bitter, dark stories that cried back. So being isolated away from everyone else and having to deal with that. I wonder if he isolated himself or if the situations isolated him. That's hard. I had a heady notion to flee. The sensation had come fast, and I found it intoxicating. I needed to vanish and have the void left in my wake shrink up behind me. Oh, it was a train car. It wasn't. I thought it was a bus. But maybe it was a train car that was tipped over. What was the last one? I don't even remember. Okay. So that's back to being just a little billboard. It looks like there's something shiny by the train, but that might just be me. I think that might just be me. It seems like light is definitely a guiding factor in this game to show you where you should be going. As I run into a dark alley. It's fine. But no. Just boarded up train station. Well, let's go talk to you. I wonder if we had to travel a lot, though. I once leant on this bridge, ready to take myself over its barrier, hoping for one of the ancient locomotives to rattle forth and run me through. I had waited a lifetime before I realized all the trains had stopped running. It was in this waiting that I first met the boy. Anything can crumble in an instant, or to be still is to be peaceful. Depends what kind of still. If you mean dead, I disagree. But if you just mean to sit and take everything in, yes. Anything can crumble in an instant, though, is true, but it's also pessimistic. I'm trying to not be. I'm gonna say that one. The boy revealed a dandelion from his pocket, plucked earlier and kept for its beauty. Seeing it now, brown and wilted, I couldn't imagine it any other way. They just floated on up. It's another doorway. So I'm wondering if this is like a therapist or just someone who the boy reached out to. But this definitely is good at giving you a feeling of being very small in a big place in some of these landscapes. It's very well done. I'm back in here. So I gotta go back up here to look at myself again? I'm guessing. Alright. What is in here? I'm gonna think again. But this isn't the boy. This is the guy. My mother would abandon me for days at a time. So maybe it doesn't matter if you choose father or mother. While I would line up dusty dead insects all in a row like toy soldiers. And eat them one by one. Ew. Gross. Can't do insects. Nope. Gross. Yeah. So I guess if you weren't... I mean, I guess if you didn't really have a choice, if your mother wasn't feeding you and you had no food. Bleh. I don't like it. So let's go in here. Alright. I'm gonna go wake back outside. Yep. There's a cradle. Yes. I forgot what it's called. I think it's a cradle. It's about being a baby. Oh, I'm getting more and more tired trying to get up. Maybe I wasn't paying that close of attention before. Huh. Well, let's go look at this then. What do you say? Nothing grows here anymore. This crib is a graveyard. What? That one kind of lost me. Alright, so that one changed and so did the center one. This corner one did not, neither did that door. So what does this say now? The plaque read, hiding place number 56, or head office. So is this later on in life? But there's me hiding again right here. At the edge of a bed, with no mattress. Hiding place number 23, Mr. Invisible. Buddy. It's gotta be hard, especially with no dad in the picture and your mom negligible. It's gotta be hard to grow up with that. Alright, buddy. The boy looked ready for battle. His eyes darted, holding only to still me with a vicious glare. Pursed and tense, the boy seemed violent like never before. We can live forever, are we going to die? We can live forever. Oh, sure. His sentiment was like a weapon. I felt it dig under my skin. There is nothing more terrifying than forever. I agree. Forever is very, very permanent. Every horrid click and clack is tattooed across my body. Every smell runs thick as oil down my arms and fingers. I am poisoned by industry and at mercy to that band of fleshy iron. So work, Random guitar work, though. I like it. So he's stuck with work. He can't escape it. Oh. There's a chair just chilling over there. It seems like this workplace got demolished, though. It's like a maze. Huh. So obviously the desk job was not for them. Works for some people, not for all people. Click this in just a second. Alright, let's talk to him. This ridicule, I told the boy. This errant machine requires constant attention. No more will we mend and maintain. Let it turn to rust. The bones will scatter under their own weight. Let it carry you, abandon everything. Let it carry you. I don't know what that means, but I don't want to abandon everything. I don't know what that means either. The boy heard it too. That melodic automation of gears and guts. He urged me to engage. To find peace in that rhythmic human whisper. That's a long ass hallway. Okay. So I wonder what they went through. Because it's a personal tragedy, unless it just means suicide. Hence the repeated falling. But I wonder if the boy's real? Because it seems like the boy is constantly talking to this dude. So I wonder if he's all in the guy's head? Or what? What do you have to say for yourself? Yes. Is it calm where you are too? In this moment, I can't really remember anything else. I just hear my own voice counting down, over and over. It must have been 1,000 years already. Locked in his own mind? So he's definitely trapped in his own mind, or his own thoughts. It seems like. Which is why I think the boy might be in his mind. Helping him get through whatever he's going through. Could be wrong though. There's something else over there. So much suicide. What is that? What is that? I guess he does just look exhausted every single time he wakes up. I didn't really notice it until the last time, so. Alright. What is this? This was a gift from the boy to me. A breath. A life. Is that an iron lung? I know the name of it, but I can't remember what it is. Inevitably, I chose to ignore it. You chose to ignore the help?
I thought it was empty suicide.
Okay. I have no more hiding places. I can't even look at them. I also hear a lot of talking in my ears. The dude's gone. What is happening? Am I even more alone than usual? It's still hiding place number 0. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, this door is open for me. Even if the guy's gone. What does that mean? My life was built brittle. Barren. As if wooden. A simple toy. Without a full set. Without a full set, what remains will fragment. Perfect, 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 perfect. Little perfect, perfect, little perfect. Is this a dollhouse? Yes, it is. So your life isn't perfect anymore. Or it's you wish it was. There's a crib and a woman up there. Is this another hiding place? Because it's roped off like it is. Oop, oop. I'll just stand here then. Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt. The boy searched for me without luck. He did, however, find where I was keeping her. A wife in ruin and mother to a ghost. He spoke aloud, knowing I would hear. Ooh, you were weak. She is strong. My wife's perseverance was enough to bring us both through. She became mother-like to me. Why did I resent this? No, not resentment. I was a burden. A parasite held in embrace. But she pulled them out. But did she pull them out before he committed suicide? Or did he ever? Is this the dock? Everything's makeshift put together. Is this where I jump? Okay. Startled me a little. It's fine. Boarded up doors. There's a balloon. Wonder what balloons symbolize. I can't touch it. I can't do anything else. An idea? A dream? Floating off? That's hella creepy, yo! Wow. Surrounded by mother figures. Someone has some family issues. Okay. Everything else is gone. Can I talk to them? Or like talk about them? No, they're just creepily surrounding me. It's fine. Oh, okay. Bye, bitches. Nope, I'm out. The hiding place is open. The original hiding place. Or at least the original one you can think of. It's got a backdrop of clouds. Guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Why? Why are you being creepy, door? Okay. So freak the kid out. Is this like my own personal purgatory? Oh god, why did it get really creepy all of a sudden? Whoa, let's, nope. Yep. I wonder what happens if I go back down. Can I die? I don't want to find out. Alright. Why? Why? Get out. Get out. Quickly. He Just took his dear sweet time getting through the door, I guess. I'm on a rooftop. This is definitely a rooftop. This is me doing it. Can I not do the roped off part? There's a door over here with a ladder, guys. I can't do anything. I don't want to kill myself. Okay. I can't do anything right now. I don't think there's anything I could have chosen to change that. I pressed A and normally I'd move, but I didn't that time. And it's daytime now. The Emporium seemed most fitting. Nearby retail expansions had left both my business and the building derelict. I'd often take my lunch on the roof during slow and sunny days. A quiet spot where no one would notice me. Yes, the Emporium seemed most fitting. I let my fingers and my feet go numb as I wished the boy farewell. The boy was himself. The boy was himself. So what I got from it is that he's been very, very much internalizing a lot of this. And being lost in his own thoughts, trapped in his own thoughts, and hiding in his own thoughts. And he's been talking with the child version of himself to try and get through what he's going through, or what he's been through. But no matter what the child says, he still does what he does. He still commits. He still made the decision he made. And it's almost like he's apologizing to his childhood self. Like, this isn't your fault, but this is how it's going to be. And you guys know my feelings on suicide. You guys know I've known people who have committed suicide, and that it's a very sensitive subject for me and a lot of people I know. And I do love games that shed a light on it in a way that is healthy. This is a way that is healthy, in my opinion, in a way of showing that internal struggle that people can go through making these decisions, because it's not simple and it's not easy to understand, and it is pretty abstract for some, especially if dealing with depression and dealing with a lot of other things. And there have been some games that I've played that have tastelessly shown suicide, but this one did very well, I think, at showing the struggle they go through, and it's still really impactful. When I think harder about it, it makes me more emotional. The game itself didn't initially make me emotional because I was thinking really hard on how to interpret everything, since it was all a very abstract idea. But it definitely does get you thinking. And I will say that it very faintly romanticizes the idea, just because it's what this person's going through. And of course they committed, so of course this is the decision they chose. But I strongly encourage you guys, obviously, to not because it does impact everyone around you. In this person's case, it doesn't really show that. It shows more of just the one going through what they're going through. But based on the people I know, it impacts everyone, and it's a huge ripple, whether or not you think it's going to be. And it's hard to go through for everyone, including the person going through it. So if you guys can, if you ever feel this way, if you ever feel trapped, if you ever feel isolated, have escapism and loss and a fragmented sense of self, all of that is what the warnings were, but pretty much depression as well, and anything that goes along with it, high anxiety, stuff like that. Strongly encourage getting help or going to someone asking for help, because it can be something really hard to deal with yourself. And hearing other people's perspectives or hearing how to think of your situations or your life in a different way can sometimes just really help, and really help you get past it, help you get over that hurdle. So in the description I will put a phone number to the suicide hotline, or at least a link to all of the ones from different states. But I think it's really important of a subject to talk about, because it is prevalent among many different groups. Doesn't matter who you are, it's prevalent. So obviously, I'm here for you guys. But if you guys need to go to anyone else, or if you're concerned about anyone, I'll put links in the description for help. So, otherwise, that was Emporium. Link to the game is in the description, because, again, it is $1.99 on itch.io, and I think it was really good. It was definitely well done. The art is beautiful. It's great at showing, how impactful going through this stuff is. It was great at illustrating that. On top of that, the story was great at showing you how hard it is to go through. And it was a short little story and not for much. So really, if you guys want to support the game developer, then link is in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next game that I play. So I hope you guys are winning at life and taking care of yourselves. And I will see you guys in the next game that I play. So keep winning, guys.